Got to be careful when you get married because you never know what could happen, especially if there's a fallout and you get a divorce. But this one is this is a wild one. So remember The Acolyte? Terrible show, awful show. Got roasted up and down YouTube. It was pretty hilarious to watch the media go wild about it. This is one of the actresses from the show, and she's getting a divorce. Now, her husband is Joshua Jackson. That's the guy here on the right. The only thing I can think of that he's been in, I don't know what he's been doing since that Dawson's Creek show, but that's the only thing I can think of when it comes to this guy. If you remember Dawson's Creek, he was on that show. I don't know what he's been doing since then, but it must have been good because he's got money. And this is his wife. Well, ex-wife. They're getting a divorce. And she wants a lot of money because she's a black woman. And he needs to pay her more money in alimony because he understands the struggles of a black woman. I'm not kidding. This is what she wants. And she wants a lot of money for that. She wants $28,000 per month in alimony. And that's, from what I see here, that doesn't even include the child support, which she wants $8,543 a month for. That's wild. That's a lot of money in child support. Holy shit. But alimony. Oh, alimony. First off, I don't think she's a homemaker. She's working. She's in show. She's just in a Star Wars show. Why do you need $28,000 a month in alimony? Alimony, which I have problems with too, is supposed to be for someone who sat at home and took care of the kids and took care of the house and the needs, like cooked and cleaned and all that shit. You were a homemaker. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being a homemaker. I think it's just fine and dandy. And in a ways is a much more traditional nuclear family. But, yeah, if you have a fallout there and they don't have a way to get on their feet, you know, it is what it is. But $28,000 a month, and I'm going to probably go ahead and guess that she's got money. So what entitles you to that? What a raking over the coals that is. So listen to this. Jodie Turner-Smith, best known for her role as Mother Anastasia, the lesbian force users. She was one of them. And she was in the failed and canceled Star Wars series The Acolyte, is making waves in her ongoing divorce with Dawson's Creek star. Oh, he's also in The Mighty Ducks. Joshua Jackson, after alleging he hasn't paid her child support since their official split in October. Well, it's not court proceedings-wise. That's not, October and January. That's really not that far apart. Is there been an order for him to pay child support yet? Why would he start paying it when he hasn't been given anything from the state? I'm willing to give him that benefit of the doubt there because October and January, that's like slow when it comes to court. That's pretty standard shit. So, I don't know the details there. I don't know quite how long it takes to put something like that on someone. But if he hasn't gotten anything in the mail yet because this isn't resolved, then what is he supposed to give you money for? I'm sure if she needs something, he will give her the money to get it, or he'll get it himself for her until all of this is resolved. He doesn't come off as a deadbeat dad at all. According to court documents and insider leaks, Turner-Smith is demanding $28,641 per month in alimony. And I'm going to assume it's and. He didn't put an and. I don't think it's combined. So another $8,543 per month in child support. as well as a staggering $250,000 in legal fees. Her reasoning? The challenges of being a black woman. Man, he must have really pissed her off because she's raking his ass over the coals. They probably live in California, just a guess. I don't know if that's true. And if they do, she's probably going to get all of this. All of it. Which is wild. You see what happened to Dr. Dre? I covered that a little bit. His ex-wife raked his ass over the coals, too. Big time. She wanted money. She wanted like hundreds of thousands of dollars just so that she could go to charity events and donate the money. She didn't want the money for herself because she needed it to live. She wanted the money so she could go to charity events, do philanthropy with his money. I don't remember if she got that or not, but I was thinking, like, what the hell? The financial demand. Turner Smith, 37, claims the alimony and legal fees are necessary due to her struggles as a black woman and single mother in Hollywood. Despite her starring in high-profile projects, she's making money. You are not entitled to $28,000 a month. This is going to discourage people from getting married. Shit like this, man. This is wild. And this is a case. I'm no lawyer, but I wonder what this will do for divorces going forward if she gets this. If she were to get this alimony because she's a struggling black woman. She's not even struggling. She's getting high-profile work. You know how many people would love, even with the state that the show is in, would love to be in a Star Wars show? Hell, you live better than most people in the entire world. Especially if you're used to this kind of money, $28,000 per month. That's crazy. That's more, that's up there in the top tiers of society. But you're struggling? Do you not have any shame at all? Wow, this is sad and pathetic. And people will, yeah, hell yeah, give it to her. She's struggling. And there'll be some liberal living in a shithole somewhere, thinking that this is a struggling person. Wow, this is wild shit, man. Turner Smith, 37, claims the alimony and legal fees are necessary due to her struggles as a black woman and single mother in Hollywood. Despite starring in high-profile projects, Josh promised to always support me and ensured that I would not have to worry about financial security for our daughter if we ever separated, because he understood how difficult life can be as a black woman and a single mother. Insiders close to Jackson, however, have labeled the demands unreasonable. You think so? You think so? You think you think that's unreasonable? I do too. Most people look at that and say, yeah, $28,000 in alimony and then almost $9,000 in child support. Excuse me, $29,000 in alimony almost, and almost $9,000 in child support. Yeah, and then $250,000 in legal fees. Yeah, that's pretty unreasonable. I agree. I think that's ridiculous. She's asking for she's asking for more money a month than most people's combined 6-month monthly income combined. This is wild. This is why a lot of people look at Hollywood side-eyed, is because of shit like this. Like, this kind of shit turns a lot of people off. It says that he's thriving post-divorce. I don't know what he's been doing. I don't really care. This is still like an unreasonable amount of money. I think that it's ridiculous, especially when she's bringing her own money. She just started a Star Wars show. Even though it failed, she got paid before it started, and I bet you she got paid handsomely. So, what a ridiculous demand. She'll probably get it or something close to it. We'll see. I'm pretty sure this is probably in California. So you know how it works over there. So we'll see. But this is one to follow. I'm glad he's fighting it. And I hope he wins. What a nasty person. Like, this is a dude you were with for a long time. You share a daughter with him, and you're, like, going to war over this kind of ridiculous amount of money. I'm pretty sure he's not going to let your daughter, both of yours daughter, starve and be in need. But trying to smear him now and say that he needs to give this money and he's not paying child support, trying to say he's a deadbeat dad. How long till she starts calling him a racist, even though he was with this one for a long time? They were together for a while. This is not this was not a wham bam relationship. They've been together for years. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.